Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
Time for our tail of the tape. Oleksandr Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach. And his opponent, Deontay Wilder. He is the bronze bomber. 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach.
I'll always go for reach. Every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
Oleksandr Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. Deontay Wilder, bronze bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
To fight in this venue, you have got to be a very accomplished fighter, and I think it's safe to say that both of these athletes are certainly that. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. He misses with that jab. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He misses with that jab. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
God, listen to them, listen to them. You can hear the noise, but you don't know what they're saying. It's that loud. I'm sorry, man. I'm shouting you here. I'm sorry.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with that jab. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. The counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Usyk. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they have...
Here we go. It's round two. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. And a counter left. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. His offense gets stifled there by a clinch. He threw the hook, didn't land. He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fighters can do that.
He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judge. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Usyk. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice counter shot. Let's see if these two heavyweights decide to exchange bombs early or decide to box a little bit.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. Oh, that punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Both want a knockout. You can, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Usyk. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Back at it in round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Lands with the right counter. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Good counter punching. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter left hand there. And wait a minute, the left hand lands. It's bombs away. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Let's talk about Usyk. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Punch, counter punch. Nice exchange here from both men. Not a lot of defense here at all. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. He just misses with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Usyk. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
There's the bell for round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. He blocks the right uppercut. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. So a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? Nice score with that left hand. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
trying to answer back. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Nothing but air on the very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Usyk. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Round 7, here we go. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
Nice counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Fantastic punch.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice job by him to block that jab. That left counter punch will score. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. This fight has a real good flow to it. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Usyk. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the...
Round 8, and we're off again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of...
And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? You hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you stay calm, play cool.
Good punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Usyk. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's good...
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. That counter shot lands. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged. This fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. You don't want to trade shots. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Usyk. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
It's round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
And
Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Moment. And he misses with the left uppercut. There's a counter shot. And he's being smothered here in the clinch and can't get his shots off. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. His offense gets stifled there by a clinch. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is the
chance to make history. They still standing. Swing and a miss with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Usyk. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the... Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. He somehow weathered the storm. dangerous with that jab. Good counter punch. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And they got caught, and the bronze bomber goes down. 1, 2, 3. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. They exchange punches. Good left counter that lands. No power in those punches. That left count. The referee really thinking about stopping it. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Usyk. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive.
On to the 12th. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go.
You can see he does not like being grabbed onto. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Left punch. And he will hold here, and good thing he did because he was getting beaten up.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watched, looked, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful, because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
And he will hold here, and good thing he did because he was getting beaten up. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
That one lands. Good counter-punching for both these athletes. And he just missed with that left jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.